frontal, B. occipital, C. parietal, D. temporal. Correct answer, B. occipital. Rationale: the primary visual cortex, which processes visual information, is located in the occipital lobe. 43. The primary taste area is in the A. insula, B. occipital lobe, C. frontal lobe, D. temporal lobe. Correct answer, A. insula. Rationale: the insula is involved in various functions, including taste processing, and is located deep within the lateral sulcus. 44. Places on the cerebral cortex where integration occurs are: A. somatosensory areas, B. association areas, C. motor areas, D. none of the above. Correct answer, B. association areas. Rationale: association areas are regions of the cerebral cortex where information from different parts of the brain is integrated to form higher-level cognitive processes. 45. What cerebral area is important for muscular control of speech? A. Broca's area, B. Wernicke's area, C. prefrontal area, D. insula. Correct answer, A. Broca's area. Rationale: Broca's area, located in the frontal lobe, is critical for speech production and the control of muscle movements necessary for speaking. 46. Masses of gray matter deep in the cerebrum that help integrate motor commands are the A. limbic areas, B. ventricles, C. basal nuclei, D. all of the above. Correct answer, C. basal nuclei. Rationale: the basal nuclei are collections of gray matter deep within the cerebrum that help regulate and coordinate voluntary motor movements. 47. Parkinson's disease is caused by the destruction of the basal nuclei cells which produce which chemical? A. acetylcholine, B. norepinephrine, C. epinephrine, D. dopamine. Correct answer, D. dopamine. Rationale: Parkinson's disease is associated with the loss of dopamine-producing neurons in the basal nuclei, leading to motor dysfunction. 48. The limbic system is involved in A. emotions, B. memory, C. learning, D. all of the above. Correct answer, D. all of the above. Rationale: the limbic system plays a role in regulating emotions, memory, and learning, making it essential for emotional behavior and motivation. 49. The hypothalamus is part of the A. thalamus, B. brainstem, C. diencephalon, D. medulla oblongata. Correct answer, C. diencephalon. Rationale: the hypothalamus is a part of the diencephalon and regulates vital functions such as body temperature, thirst, hunger, and circadian rhythms. 50. Identify the function of the thalamus. A. sensory relay center, B. regulate body temperature, C. links the nervous and endocrine systems, D. all of the above. Correct answer, A. sensory relay center. Rationale: the thalamus serves as a relay center for sensory signals, transmitting them to appropriate areas of the cerebral cortex for further processing. 51. Which of the following is not a function of the hypothalamus? A. regulates thirst, B. regulates the body's daily rhythms, C. regulates water balance, D. regulates hunger. Correct answer, D. regulates hunger. Rationale: while the hypothalamus regulates hunger, thirst, daily rhythms, circadian rhythms, and water balance, the specific answer here is regulates hunger, as it's slightly less emphasized in comparison to the core physiological processes mentioned. 52. Which of the following brain regions is responsible for muscle coordination and tone? A. cerebrum, B. cerebellum, C. thalamus, D. medulla oblongata. Correct answer, B. cerebellum. Rationale: the cerebellum is primarily responsible for coordinating voluntary muscle movements, maintaining balance, and regulating muscle tone. 53. Which of the following is not a component of the brainstem? A. diencephalon, B. pons, C. medulla oblongata, D. midbrain. Correct answer, A. diencephalon. Rationale: the brainstem consists of the midbrain, pons, and medulla oblongata. The diencephalon, which includes the thalamus and hypothalamus, is not part of the brainstem. 54. Vital centers for regulating heartbeat, breathing, and blood pressure are located in the A. Cerebrum, B. Cerebellum, C. Thalamus, D. Medulla oblongata. Correct answer: D. Medulla oblongata. Rationale: the medulla oblongata contains vital centers that regulate essential functions like heartbeat, breathing, and blood pressure. 55. Which of the following is not a function of the reticular formation? A. Keeps one mentally alert. B. Helps get one awake from sleep. C. Processes sensory information. D. Relates emotions to sensory input. Correct answer: C. Processes sensory information. Rationale: the reticular formation is involved in keeping the brain alert and awake, but does not primarily process sensory information. That function is more closely associated with the thalamus. 56. The somatic nervous system does not serve A. Internal organs, B. Skin, C. Skeletal muscles, D. Joints and tendons. Correct answer: A. Internal organs. Rationale: the somatic nervous system controls voluntary movements and transmits sensory information, but it does not serve internal organs. That's the function of the autonomic nervous system. 57. Which of the following cranial nerves is not a sensory nerve? A. Vestibulocochlear, B. Glossopharyngeal, C. Optic, D. Olfactory. Correct answer: B. Glossopharyngeal. Rationale: the glossopharyngeal nerve has both sensory and motor functions, while the other nerves listed are purely sensory. 58. Identify the cranial nerve that serves the muscles of the face for facial expression. A. Trigeminal, B. Abducens, C. Facial, D. Oculomotor. Correct answer: C. Facial. Rationale: the facial nerve controls muscles for facial expression. It is responsible for facial movements and expressions. 59. Identify the cranial nerve that has branches to serve internal organs. A. Trochlear, B. Trigeminal, C. Vagus, D. Hypoglossal. Correct answer: C. Vagus. Rationale: the vagus nerve is a major nerve that has branches serving the heart, lungs, and digestive tract. 60. Which of the following cranial nerves does not help control eye movement? A. Optic, B. Oculomotor, C. Abducens, D. Trochlear. Correct answer: A. Optic. Rationale: the optic nerve is responsible for vision and does not control eye movements. The oculomotor, abducens, and trochlear nerves are involved in eye movement. 61. Which cranial nerve controls muscles for chewing and carries sensory input from the face? A. Facial, B. Trigeminal, C. Trochlear, D. Hypoglossal. Correct answer: B. Trigeminal. Rationale: the trigeminal nerve controls the muscles involved in chewing and also transmits sensory information from the face. 62. Identify the cranial nerve that carries sensory information from the inner ear for balance and hearing. A. Trochlear, B. Trigeminal, C. Vestibulocochlear, D. Vagus. Correct answer: C. Vestibulocochlear. Rationale: the vestibulocochlear nerve carries sensory information from the inner ear, including balance, vestibular, and hearing, cochlear. 63. There are cranial nerves and spinal nerves. A. 12 pairs, 12 pairs. B. 12 pairs, 31 pairs. C. 31 pairs, 12 pairs. D. 31 pairs, 15 pairs. Correct answer: B. 12 pairs, 31 pairs. Rationale: the human body has 12 pairs of cranial nerves and 31 pairs of spinal nerves. 64. Which spinal nerve region and the number of nerve pairs is not correct? A. Lumbar, 5 pairs. B. Cervical, 7 pairs. C. Thoracic, 12 pairs. D. Sacral, 5 pairs. Correct answer: B. Cervical, 7 pairs. Rationale: there are actually 8 pairs of cervical nerves, not 7. All other regions have the correct number of spinal nerve pairs. 65. Which spinal nerve branch is not correctly matched with the area it serves? A. Phrenic nerve, abdominal muscles. B. Radial nerve, posterior arm muscles and skin. C. Femoral nerve, anterior thigh and leg muscles and skin. D. Sciatic nerve, posterior thigh and leg muscles and skin. Correct answer: A. Phrenic nerve, abdominal muscles. Rationale: the phrenic nerve primarily serves the diaphragm, not the abdominal muscles. The other options are correctly matched. 66. An autonomic involuntary response to a change is A. Homeostatic imbalance. B. Effector. C. Stimulus. D. Reflex. Correct answer: D. Reflex. Rationale: a reflex is an automatic, involuntary response to a stimulus that helps maintain homeostasis. 67. Which sequence of a reflex arc is correct? A. Receptor, sensory neuron, interneuron in the CNS, motor neuron, effector. B. Effector, sensory neuron, motor neuron, interneuron in the CNS, receptor. C. Receptor, effector, interneuron in the CNS, sensory neuron, motor neuron. D. Sensory neuron, interneuron in the CNS, receptor, motor neuron, effector. Correct answer: A. Receptor, sensory neuron, interneuron in the CNS, motor neuron, effector. Rationale: the correct sequence of a reflex arc starts with a receptor, which activates a sensory neuron, passing the signal to an interneuron in the CNS, then to a motor neuron, and finally to an effector, muscle or gland. 68. Which of the following does not describe the autonomic nervous system? A. Usually functions in an involuntary manner. B. Innervates all internal organs. C. Utilizes one motor neuron and one ganglion. D. Has two antagonistic divisions. Correct answer: C. Utilizes one motor neuron and one ganglion. Rationale: the autonomic nervous system uses two neurons, preganglionic and postganglionic, and not just one. It controls involuntary functions and has two divisions, sympathetic and parasympathetic. 69. Which of the following is not related to the sympathetic division of the autonomic nervous system? A. Fight or flight response. B. Thoracic and lumbar fibers. C. Longer postganglionic fiber than preganglionic fiber. D. Regulates digestive activities. Correct answer: D. Regulates digestive activities. Rationale: the sympathetic division typically reduces digestive activity, inhibits, while the parasympathetic division stimulates it. 70. Which of the following is a response of the parasympathetic nervous system? A. Increased heart rate. B. Increased sweating. C. Increased salivary gland secretion. D. Dilates bronchi. Correct answer: C. Increased salivary gland secretion. Rationale: the parasympathetic nervous system stimulates activities like salivation, digestion, and rest, while reducing the heart rate. 71. Which of the following? Which is not true of the parasympathetic nervous system? A. Long preganglionic neuron and short postganglionic neuron. B. Comes from cranial regions and sacral area of the cord. C. Neurotransmitters acetylcholine and norepinephrine. D. Rest and digest division. Correct answer: C. Neurotransmitters acetylcholine and norepinephrine. Rationale: the parasympathetic nervous system primarily uses acetylcholine as its neurotransmitter, not norepinephrine, which is associated with the sympathetic system. 72. Which of the following is not an aging effect on the nervous system? A. Neurotransmitter production decreases. B. Neurological disorders increase. C. Brains lose neurons. D. Mental activities increase. Correct answer: D. Mental activities increase. Rationale: with aging, mental activities generally decline as the brain loses neurons and neurotransmitter production decreases. Friends, how many did you score? If you enjoyed this quiz, let me know in the comments section. Please follow, like, and subscribe. Thank you.